Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Howdy folks, thanks for checking out the lesson here at Music with Ryan. As you just saw and heard there, I did an original composition. It's entitled Simple A Minor Melody, and we're gonna do 3 arrangements. So it's kind of a study piece on A minor here. And the first arrangement is beginner, the second arrangement is more intermediate, and they both kind of stick in that lower register. And then the third arrangement is more advanced, and we get up the fretboard. If you want to access the full-length lesson and download the tabs, the audio tracks, and access Sound Slice, which allows you to slow down and loop the piece, click the link in the description to learn how. All right, so let's put those first few measures on the screen there. Has a pickup on beat 3, so that first little marking is a half note rest. And yeah, let's work on this first basic arrangement here. So, 1, 2. Pretty straightforward, right? 1, 2. So again, that pickup on beat 3 there, it's 0-3 hammer on the low E, 0-3 hammer on the A string. And you might see me use my pinky or my third finger there. And then measure 2, we're just gonna get to the A minor chord, and we're gonna do just kind of a basic alternate bass strumming pattern there. So open A, then strum, low string, strum. In measure 3, we hit the low A again, and we do just a 1 downstroke here. And then on the upstroke, we're gonna catch the low E and hammer on the 3rd fret. And I will use my pinky here for sure. So 1, 2, and 3, and then open A. And then on beat 4, it's just a quarter note on the 3rd fret of the A string. Again, using my pinky. So, and then measure 4, again, it's kind of a basic alternate strumming there for the A minor. So, we have a little bit of syncopation just there in measure 3, and we're gonna see a little bit more of that down the line and into the little bit more intermediate arrangements. It's kind of a rhythmic motif, if you will, or just, you know, an idea, a theme. But kind of stay straightforward for the most part in this first arrangement. So those 4 measures in context. One more time. 1, 2. And 3 and 4. 1. All right, then moving on here. The next 4 sound like this. 3, 4. So measure 5, we start with kind of the alternate strumming pattern there. Open A, and then strum on the A minor. And then another little run, if you will. So 0-3 hammer on the A. And then 0-2 hammer on the D. So might use my pinky or my third finger, either one, and then open D, hammer 2, and then measure 6, we go to D minor. So open D, and I'm just going to do an alternate bass strumming here for D minor as well. So bouncing between the D string and the A string. Then measure 7, open D, and we do just one downstroke there, and then on the up, open D, hammer 2. So again, a little bit of syncopation there on the upstroke. 1, 2, and 3. Then open D. And then 3rd fret A. And that is a quarter note there, right? So same kind of rhythm in the same spot as the A minor, if you recall, if that makes sense. Then measure 8, we just go back to the A minor strumming. So those 4 one more time all together. 1, 2, ready, go. And so it's just kind of syncopated there in measure 7 and measure 3. So watch it, just one stroke on the chord, and on the upstroke you got to catch the melody note, okay? All right, then moving on here, measures 9, 10, 11, and 12. I went on just a bit there to measure 13. It kind of ends the first arrangement. But measure 9, no strumming, right? And it's all happening, all the melody notes happening on the A string, so it's just 1, 2, and hammer 3 on beat 3, and open A, and back to the 3rd fret A. And then measure 10, we're going to go to an E7 chord, but the melody is going to be played on the B note, or the 5 of that chord. I'm going to play my E7 like this, so 0, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0. Okay, so, and then we're just going to do a little bit of a different strumming pattern here, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and, or down, down, up, down. And then measure 11, we're going to do a little run here. So we play that low E, the quarter note there, and then open A, 2, 3, back to 2, pull to 0, 3 on the low E, and then measure 12, we land back on the A minor chord. And I'm going to do that same strumming pattern that I did in measure 10. I'm going to do it here in measure 12, but on the A minor chord. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it's going to be a quick E7 in measure 13. So let me play all 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you see there in measure 14, we go into the second arrangement. All right, let me play all 12, 13 of those bars there in context so you can see the whole first arrangement go by. All right, so here it is. So 1, 2. So there is the first arrangement. If you want to access the next 2 arrangements, download the tabs, the audio tracks, and access the slowdowner and looper, the sound slicer that is. Click the link in the description below to learn how, and I'll move on when you're ready.